Howdy y'all. Today I'm going to start phase 3 of this project. I did a little bit more sanding with 400 grit sandpaper. I really love my higher grits. When I wet sand, I go up to like 8,000. But that's 400. It's fine for this wood. The wood's pretty smooth, but I am just very picky about that. Now, one of the things I want to tell you is that I'm not going to be using normal woodworking paints and finishes on this project. I'm actually using fine art materials, the same quality that I use for any of my paintings or other crafts. I am very picky when it comes to supplies. To me, this is more of an art project than it is a woodworking project. It's just so I'm going to treat it that way. I'm going to use the same quality materials that I will use with fine art. So first of all, if you can see, these are taking off some residue. And once I do that, I'm going to spray them down. I'm changing out I love these shop towels. I use these all the time. I use these for a lot of things in the shop. They're not like a normal paper towel. I use them to wet sand. They're just really great. So I'm dry sanding this. Like I said before, I've used 400 grit sandpaper after I did the larger pieces just to get off any little smaller residues. Today the magnets came in, so I'm going to be using those a little bit later. But first of all, I'm going to air dry. I'm gonna use air to clean the rest of the residuals off of this, and then I'll put a damp cloth on it, let it dry, and after dinner, I'll come out and put on our first coat. It's time to apply our GAC 100. I'm going to use a disposable plate, a tongue suppressor to stir it, and a sponge brush to apply so I don't have any bristles on the underneath coat. That concludes our application of the GAC 100. It's just a thin, light coat, and you always paint in the direction of the grain. The top coat dried very quickly. It's not cured, obviously, but it dried to the touch while I was painting the other pieces. So I flipped it over an area that's going to be upholstered and went ahead and applied it to the other side so we can move to the next layer tomorrow.